You know, so what a lot of people don't tell you. Hey, people, how are you? Hope you're good, everybody. I'm just popping in quickly just to say some few words. Look, I'm like these days. I'm like only. I'm trying to get my hair long again. I'm making, I want to make these. I'm gonna lose a lot of pounds. I'm always doing that by now. I should have been started, but I got a problem with my fucking foot. Can't wear any sneakers or any shit, so it is what it is. But I could start somewhere, but I don't. I drink as much fucking cola I want. I eat what I want. I just do what the fuck I think is right, and what was good. Well, not what's good for me, but what's feeling good for me. You know what I mean? You feeling me? You see, sometimes people think too much about all the false shit to think about, but you can't always say it's a shit. It is what it is. And I actually heard some grown-up conversation here couple of the last minute or two. I heard a lot of both Chris and even though he started kind of gangster, he did it like a man. He stood up for himself. He is what he's a good guy there, and Dark, he's always good. He's like one of my favorite YouTubers. And then I am the best, but I'm not even competing in this shit. I don't consider myself a YouTuber. I consider myself a talker because I'm out talking, and the reason why I'm doing this in English and I'm trying and not in my own language, I could, I think I have over 3,000 people on just on my Facebook page. I could have easily have done something in Danish that would have been, probably went ballistic because of the people I know and shit like that. But I try. I did it this way, and I did it right this way, cause they were talking about getting a guy who could take all the people from United States, who want to see the bad side of Denmark, who just don't want to see like all the prettiness, all the flowers, all the shit, all the the cover up, if you know what I mean. They don't want to see all the bullshit, and they want to see all the bullshit. Sorry, they won't. Actually, I think what they don't want to see is the real bullshit. I don't know where my fucking avatar is. What the fuck? I must make a new one. It is what it is. My guitar is gone, and actually, it was a picture of my dad's guitar that I lost. I lost the fucking guitar because of a 2 minute, not a 2 minute, a 20-second false thing to do. That was going to the bank. Never go to the bank and take your dog with you. They can get stolen. It is what it is, man. I tried a lot. But I just wanted to shoot some shit and say, I hope somebody will go live because I'm not bored. That would be a dumb statement because yesterday I was to a meeting and with the voices from the street voices or what you want to call it. In Danish, it's stemmer. That's if you translate it directly, it's street voices or the voices from the street. And we talked about money yesterday, which I literally don't care about the money actually. Yeah, of course I do. That would be bullshit to say I don't. But it's not the money that's important. But they're giving us what we are entitled to. So it is what it is. So, but I would like to be a guide that could do it in English, no matter where it should be. Hello, Jeffrey Lopez. Um, Don't know if I know exactly who you are, but I'm smoking CBD. I'm always smoking it away from people because they think it's like que no está, que no está, que no está. You see, I don't speak that much Spanish. My brother speaks fluently. Isn't that weird? And I don't speak it. Like I was down there, he lived down there for like 12 years or something. I was down there like a lot, you know. He was like, God damn, as I'm married to a Spanish woman, you know, you gotta learn this fucking. I couldn't talk to my. What is she? What was she? She was my, my. You know what I mean? My brother's wife, for God's sake. And you know, I tried. I lived down there and shit like that. No. My brother, he's a good guy. I didn't talk that much to that family actually. That was mostly my big brother. I just went shopping on my new bag, 30 kilos, 30 liters, as they say. But it's a backpack I got for free. You don't have to pay that much shit for shit, sometimes, Um, this CBD I got here, it's, you smoke it for, I smoke a lot of, oh shit, THC. And, that's another thing. CBD is when my back hurts. Um, I don't know if you could hear that, but it was just breaking my back. It just, it is what it is. But I can't continue just go on without this getting legal because it's the only thing that numbs my pain, and my pain is all over. I gotta admit that. I gotta admit that. Um, Smoking CBD takes it like for an hour or two, and I'm going to a meeting. But I had a lot of pain today because of my foot. I don't want to show it, but it's like overrated and shit. Uh, but there's so much going on that I literally don't care anymore. Because then they use the word pedophile. You see, in United States, and listen here, United States have 320, 40 million people living there. That's a lot of people. That's like a third of Europe, and Europe is huge um, because of all the new countries we got in it. In Europe because of the fall of the war. That gave us a lot of country in Europe when the wall fell. Uh, Hungary and all these countries, all the dictators got away. All the people wanted to get away from the socialism and communism and wanted to go to the capitalism. And that was a bold move for a lot of people because some of the people had no business sense whatsoever. But some had, and they're very, very rich now. And I was in East Germany when it was East Germany. That was crazy. I was there. I went through ninth grade. I was like, what was I, 16? And I remember this soldier coming in there with his. He had some shit with him, and he came in and he said, "Can I see your passport?" And I was like, "Hey, here, kann ich deine Passport sehen?" Ja, das kannst du. Ja, das ist gut. Oh, das ist gut. Ja. Immer mit der Ruhe, ja, ja, ja. He didn't say immer mit der Ruhe, but it was like, suddenly we had to speak German. They wouldn't speak English at all. And, we were there to speak German because it was like with our German fucking, German team in our school. I didn't like that team. I was just there because I knew we were going to Berlin. And back then, Berlin was like the center of Europe. Paris was too, but Berlin was like crazy, and there was a lot of art. And Amsterdam and all these. I've been in all these cities. Been in Rome. I've been in all these big cities. Milan. Oh shit, that was crazy. I did some trips when I was homeless. When we got money, we had a friend who owned a travel company. That's why I always had a passport. Because then, and a lot don't know this. There are people who are flying. I haven't been the biggest kingpin and nothing. I'm not saying that, not at all. I'm just saying I've seen how they move around, and it's impressive to see. Like what you see in some of the shit you see in TV is literally so much. I saw one thing on National Geographic where it was one who was making the cocaine paste. He was refined it to cocaine, and he went with two keys to this big motherfucking ship at like 2 o'clock in the night, and there was this big hangar. There was this dude. He had to take two keys with him home, and it was pure. And he said it's like the purest shit you can get. And he was like, it was packed specially, and it was kind of expensive. I was like, what the fuck. But then it goes to it's the same. And that come from South America. That's another thing. That's why it's so cheap in the United States, and there's a lot of it in the United States because there's a good a good it's a good way to go to the United States. That's not that bad of a way. It goes there. You see, but when you're like in in Africa, it's the same. They take Europe as if they sell a lot in Europe. Are you kidding me? It's the same with weed. I think I don't know if weed still comes from Mexico and United States, or there's so many dispensaries that you can buy it all over. I don't know. But here in Europe and other places, it's hash. It is hashish, and it's not keys. If you said that to a pusher in Pusher Street in Copenhagen, he will fucking hit you, snaps your hand. I love you like to death. But I know what you're talking about when you're talking about hashish making it that way. But that's what I told Doc. I know what he had was it was just from the plant where you take all the good shit from it. Like, but you do it with a sticky. I've seen it do it in big fields in Amsterdam where they like take an orange sticky suit on and they go through the field and they scrape the shit off. And the shit they scrape off, they take a fucking thing and they scrape it off. Just scrape it off. And like there's these big chunks. And they press it, just to. And smoking that, oh shit, you get so fucking high. Are you crazy? Oh shit. But it is what it is. There's different ways of doing things. But you see, I had a friend. He made clothes of hemp, Of course, he had a little feel for his, but you can't have these plants together, too much together, then it'll fuck it up, It's two different plants. It's like a male and a she. The she is the shit. Why is it always the woman who's got the juice? It is what it is. I like women. I can't be with a woman for a long, long, long time now. I'm. It's not because I hate women. I love women. Um, but to be honest, I need to figure out what the fuck. Why people are mean. I don't understand that. I understand that people get mad and they can scream and shout and they can and they're good the day after. I understand that. I don't understand hatreds and taking shit from one. Sitting looking at a seaweed that was bought for my mom and dad's inheritance. It's like, how do you have the? I don't understand that. I don't understand it. But that's just me. I'm glad what I got. I got a good Samsung TV right now. I'll probably get it just as big as hers, but it's kind of uphill. It is. When we say uphill here, it's because if you're going uphill, it's fucking like, oh, what the fuck? So it's like, what the fuck? It's kind of uphill with the situation with my ex. I'm sad to say, but my love of my life. See, Natasha, jag älskar att ha eld på jorden. Jag hoppas filmen och har det gott. Mwah. That's my old girl, my old girl, and she's like in hospital. She broke her back, man. I'm gonna call her. I need to call her. I think I'm gonna do that now. Man, I need to feel like shit. So, but what can I do? She's like in the hospital, and I know. What I'm kind of scared is that they can't give her the pain medicine she needs because she's like on. I think it's Suboxone. I don't know what she's on right now. I know she has a problem with addiction, and she's a wonderful woman. Even though she had this problem, I love her to death anyway. And many people say, get away from that woman. They don't know what she's been through. What monsters she have in her closet. What she had to deal with. Oh shit, what a life. And she's so fucking beautiful. And she's so fucking like down to earth. I love her to death. But she have one problem. She loves men too much. She she's not a nympho. I wouldn't say that, but she literally loves sex. She have a high. She just loves sex, and but and she's beautiful, and I like her I love her very much. I do. She's the love of my life. I wouldn't get a tattoo on my fucking finger where my ring should be if it wasn't serious. We got engaged that way. That was our engaged rings. She got the same, just with an M. Same fucking. Looks the same. But she's a little younger than me, but she's a beautiful woman. She's not that much younger. She's like 44 or something like that, or 43. I can't remember. I don't know if she even is 40, man. Shit. Yeah, she is. Oh, is she? Yeah, she must be. She must be. I wasn't that much. older than her. I was older, but I was not older, like 5, 6 years. But we were like, I was in my 30s when I met her. You know, she made me forget a lot of pain I had, and that's why I had to call her to relieve her for some pain. She's a good woman, you know what I mean? And even though she's on some medicine, don't make her any less human than. I hate when people say that about her. She's on that, and then she don't know who she is. She's a great mother, first and foremost. She's working. She just broke her back. Very unfortunate, because she's a lovely, lovely, lovely mom. I know she had something planned for the summer for her kid. And her kid is 10, living at home. And she's living with her mom since she was an infant, that was the girl who thought I was the dad. And where we went through the DNA and shit and all that. We had to. Because, uh, she literally hoped it was me. Prayed it was me, but I prayed too because I was like getting old and I wanted kids. I don't have any kids. I have step kids. I have bonus kids, but they're not even calling me anymore. So you give them a lot. You give them your time. You give them your money. You give them everything, but they don't remember it anymore. They're on with a new guy. Their mother had a new guy, and he's giving them presents. And they're older now. It's a very. I think it's weird, but it is just me. When people didn't call me at my 50 years of birthday, I knew something was up, and I haven't done anything. I thought I was live with one of my friends. Oh shit, man, that was stupid. A colleague of mine. I thought we were like, it was him that was live. I saw somebody was there and it was his picture. And I started to say, "You motherfucker, you." I was mad as fuck because I said something about his beats. And, it was actually true because he took it that personally that he think I took a relapse because of he don't know how I felt. He can't he can't sit in my shoes and think what happened that day. See, it was only one day. It went over again. You see, but people judge you. They do. But if I want, and I'm gonna make the best fucking record in rock and roll history. I literally am. I think I'm going home to prove it to you all, just to show you who the fuck I am. It was this guy. He's an old male stripper, but he's a nice guy. He told me about this CBD because CBD oil costs like a fortune here. No, it don't cost a fortune otherwhere in the world, but other places in the world, otherwhere. Uh, sometimes the English don't, it don't flow that well for me. It is what it is. Oh, there was one in the bushes that was quite away. It is what it is. Oh, it's okay. People can wash if they want to. I was chilling, and I was thinking about all that shit that's been going on with those. I understand people get mad when it comes to Cavalli Kid and Shangy. I understand that because they did some very foul shit, you know, jerking off on a fucking what the fuck, man? That's ridiculous, you know, and do it on fucking, you know, on fucking. I don't know. It maybe that's his thing to provoke and be, you know, like the most hated idiot on YouTube. And maybe a lot of people like him, so maybe he's not that hated. And I don't hate those anymore. You know, I'm into forgiveness. You know, um, I know he maybe wouldn't forgive me, but that's okay. I don't want to shame him anymore. You know, I've said my thing. I was very mad about what he said about my mom. Everybody would be if their mom just passed away. Everybody would be fucking mad. So it's just natural. But being called a racist, yeah, people just laugh at it here. So it's just him that's being kind of stupid with that. It's okay. I don't care. You know. Um, actually, I've just been working with. I can't even say it because then they say it's always people that are racist who say they're together with people from other like races. But for God's sake, I love what I do and I love the people I'm doing it with. Because actually, one is writing some text for me. So, you know, it is what it is. So it's all that, you know, ridiculousness with racism shit. That's like, what the fuck? It's out of this world, you know. But I love you dearly, everybody. Take good care of yourself. I'm on my way home. It is what it is. Look at the weather. It's bad as fuck. Look. Oh, there's it up here. You see it? What the fuck is it? Now it's supposedly long way. I couldn't even. Now I can't even see it anymore. Yeah, I can. It's a small plane. You know, we have a small airport here, and it's not that small. We're going to actually we have some. We can go to New York, but we're gonna stop in Iceland. Pick some more people up. It's actually very cheap. I'm thinking about going to New York this summer, but um, you know, I gotta have some things in order. So then I'll visit the dog and I'll visit Tom. I just need a car, you know, a motorcycle, you know. I've been thinking about a bike, you know. No, not rent a bike, just buy a bike. Not a very expensive one, a very cheap one. And buy that, you know, and just, you know, go on that one. But the CBD costs nothing because it's like just buds. They make tea of it. I don't make tea, but I have to because I thought it was funnier to smoke. It tastes like weed. It tastes good actually. They make you know they make indoor of it like indoor CBD. That's weird, but it's extra strong for your body and shit. I couldn't without this shit. I wouldn't be able to walk with this I got on my back. I wouldn't. I just broke my back a year ago. Look, my hair is getting long, man. I'm getting long hair, motherfucker. Here we are. It's the you know here Thomas Edison actually worked with a very famous motherfucker. A Danish famous motherfucker called Thomas Petrie. Thomas Edison, he worked like in this building where I live. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy, man. But history always seems to do its shit. So people, get ready to rumble. There's mats in the corner. In the other corner, it's cigarettes. Don't smoke. Go away from the building when they have to be smoked. Actually, you didn't see that. We smoke here. Look. Okay. Oh, actually, we cleaned yesterday. We have to clean. I'm looking butts. There's butts all over. Go away from the Go away from the building if you have to smoke. And they're like butts all over. But actually here, if I color my hair, what do you mean? Does it look colorish? It's like so European brown, like it's just long, and I have some products in it. Like I I can like make a hair. What do you call it? I don't go to this barber shop. I want to be long hair. I want to have long hair this time. You know what I mean? Should I dye my hair? Why? What color should it be? Why? It's a weird question because this is a very normal Danish color. This is like called, what it's called? Leverpostejfarve. That means that it's like the cheapest shit you put on the bread. That's some brown shit made of liver. It's like a passe. Yeah, on my beard. I have gray hair all over, and I have gray hair some places. Not that much, actually. It's very weird. I'm 50 years, 51 next month. That's kind of impressive, but it's not that impressive. Not at all. A lot of people, you see, he's like, see, they're younger than me. But Peter, he's older than me. He's like the guy in the red. He's like me, same hair. I think it's a Danish, it's a Scandinavian thing with the hair. It is. It is actually. I know, but I want to have long hair this time. I don't want to be boring and always have the same hair. Shit going on. Long hair is like it's like cool when you can when it looks cool when it looks good. I just thought he started to smoke. We have this moved in this guy. We're like 6 people on each floor. We have like 20 square meters each. And we're living here because we've been illegally thrown out of our houses. Um, and you see, then there's a I don't know, paragraph you will call it that says that oh no, you don't say a paragraph. You don't say that. You say there's like this thing in the law that says that it's called 85 something, and it says that you can be thrown out here without it's the people from the house that throws you out. That means you can live here for as long as you almost want, as long as you follow the rules. And it's a very beautiful place. It's because women have a tendency just to sorry to say this, but uh, they don't. My ex. Um, I gotta call my ex. She's literally sick. Look, this tattoo. That's her. That's a T for her. It is. We had the same situation, but it's beautiful. But what I want to say with this is, I don't know what the fuck I want to say. I want to say that I'm tired. I've been, talking about money on the platform, but when I'm tired, I'm like this. I'm not tired. If I had to make a show or something, I would wake up. Peace, everybody. Have a very good one.